Hi, my name is Casey Bezay, and I am a certified equine acupressure practitioner. And today I wanted to walk you through just a short acupressure session on Bob, who actually is suffering from pigeon fever right now. You can maybe see the abscess that's draining on his chest. I'm not going to get in that area. But I am going to do some immune strengthening points, put some pressure on those points today to help him to hopefully get over the infection a little bit quicker. So I'm going to just show you quickly. First of all, before you do an acupressure session, you want to do what's called an opening, where you run your hands down the bladder meridian. You do it 3 times on each side of the horse. So it looks like this. Usually start at the pole, continue down the back, and down the hind quarter, and then I do it again. Helps get the chi and the blood moving. Also gets the horse used to your touch before starting the acupressure session. Okay, the first point I'd like to show you is called governing vessel 14. It sits directly on top of the horse, just in front of the withers. You'll go to the base of the mane, in front of the withers. You'll feel a dip just in front. You're going to put slight pressure with your forefinger or with your thumb. I'm using both my forefingers here. I'm going to hold pressure on that point for about 10 to 20 seconds or until I see some sort of a relief. Sometimes they lick and chew, sometimes they put their head down. Here you'll see Bob licking and chewing. Pretty common. Sometimes they'll turn around and look at you. So now I'm going to move on to the next point. Again, these are immune strengthening points. Normally I would do everything on both sides. I'm just going to show you on this side for the video. Run your finger down. There's a crease just on top of the foreleg here. It ends about midway across the muscle here. This is large intestine 11. I'm going to hold pressure here with my forefinger. You may notice that I always keep my other hand on the horse as well. It's just kind of for balance and also to feel for any type of reaction. Sometimes I'll rub the spot as well, just lightly rub it. Okay, I'm going to go on to the next point, which is bladder 17. You saw me run my hands down the bladder meridian before I started. So the bladder meridian is about a hand width from the spine. Bladder 17, I start here at the base of the withers, or at the scapula. And I actually count ribs. It's something that takes a little practice. This is bladder 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Again, I check with my other hand to make sure I'm in the right place. And I hold this point. This is a good point for strengthening chi or blood. Works for a lot of different situations. Sometimes you'll hear the stomach making sounds. That can be a release as well. Sometimes the horse will lift its tail and pass gas. That can be a release. Bob just did that. And the next point is bladder 23. So if I take my hand and fill the last rib, going upwards like this, I'm going to actually count 2 rib spaces. Actually, they're called soon in Chinese medicine. 1, 2. This is bladder 23. And it's even with the lower part of the last rib here. Again, I'm using my hands with open fingers. It's about that length from the spine. You'll notice that I'm moving from the front of the horse to the back of the horse. That's typically how you do an acupressure session, from front to back and then top to bottom. Okay, I'm going to move on to stomach 36. A little delayed release. Stomach 36 takes some practice to find. If you run your hand down, when their legs at rest, it's easier to find. He's not going to do that, so run your hand down the front part of the back leg. You can feel the head of the tibia, a little bump here, and you go just below that into a dip. This is stomach 36, which is really beneficial for a lot of different conditions, including strengthening the immune system. Again, I'm just going to hold the point for a few seconds. Starting to lick and chew already. Just a little bit. Okay, so there I've shown you several points you can use to strengthen the immune system. Normally I would go to the other side and do the points as well, but for the sake of the video I'm going to stop here. So after you finish your acupressure session, you want to do a closing, which is the same as the opening. Run your hands down the bladder meridian 3 times, just like you did in the beginning. You're done.